sorry for getting Connolly in there on this team. You discussed it to some degree. You find it disappointing to yourself that you haven't been able to find some minutes for him, give him some kind of chance?
It is. It is. He's in a contract year. He's been with me, for a long time. He's experienced a lot with me, with us, and I respect him. He is a tremendous example for the things that we value. Tremendous teammate. Look at what he does now when he doesn't get in the game. And he is Markelle Fultz's biggest fan, and he's a tremendous teammate on a bench, and he has sacrificed in order for letting us, allowing me to coach Markelle Fultz and try to grow him. But from a human standpoint, it is disappointing. He's one of my all-time favorites, and it's a long year. Things play out normally the way that they should. In the last few games, they have not, and I am aware of it.
But you guys are 6-0 at home, but you have to win a road game. What's it going to take to get out here to win tonight?
I mean, I think this team is as good an example to the trend, the recent trend especially, that the league is taking, in that the league plays fast, the league shoots threes, the league has versatile players that can go small ball and really put bigger players in a predicament. I think that their personnel, their ability to break people down all by themselves off a live dribble, which is the hardest thing in the league to guard, makes them dangerous. And you take those things that I just said, it means you better get back in transition defense. You have to know that there's going to be an abundance of threes being taken. You have to know you've got to guard your own man all by yourself. You're on an island. And long shot, long rebound. And it's not hard as I see it. It's hard to guard that, but as far as the perfect world sort of template to defend them, those types of things come to my mind quickly.
You've always been a 10-game clump guy, and we're through the first 10. Impressions, takeaways from that, focal points change going into the next chunk of 10 games?
I like the way our defense is trending. I think that how you use Joel Embiid and, for instance, Dudley could be their 5-man tonight. And so how does you keep 7'2" on the floor with a mobile, guy that can shoot a three? I think that what we're doing with our defense is trending in the way that I want. I believe that we're 7th today as we wake up defensively. I like passing. I think that we do a good job of continuing to share the ball. I don't like right now shot making. Joel by and large is carrying us a lot. And JJ, is a very close second. We need more from others. And everybody's aware of it. Defense still is our base. But, just a few comments after 10 games, those few things come to my mind.
But a normal 10 games, you think about Jeff play at Boston, at Milwaukee, and at Toronto. When you saw that schedule come out, what you said, it's going to be a tough go early in the season.
I get to a stage, and I mean this, Jack, like I don't even get too caught up in the reality of what you just said. That is daunting to start a year. And it just, this league swallows you up in regards to the pace of it, in regards to, 5 games. We're now ending, I think 5 games in 8 days or 9 days. We're now ending that chunk of time where sports science earns their money in relation to recommending stuff. And, I think that you really, if I've learned anything nowadays, is with the resources that we all have available to us, you have to pay attention. And, we have, from the physical loading standpoint, but when you look at the schedule at the start of the year, I'm kind of numb to it. After 18 years, I truly am numb to it. I think it all plays out as it should. And, you know, it might have something to do with our stats after 10 games. You played the heavyweights and royalty in the East right out of the gate, but it all balances out, I think.
Aside from the fact that Joel is playing back-to-backs this year and his minutes are up, what's different this season than in years past?
A summer of health. He had a hell of a summer, you know, and it spills over into his first mentality and disposition. It's connected to his development in his game, and the package equals somebody that wants to dominate. And he's not bashful in that he won't just admit that to the marketplace. And, you know, he owns it. He's not backpedaling from his declaration of wanting to be a most valuable player. As I tell our Philadelphia media all the time, to me, it's the MVP is most valuable person. I want to grow him as a leader and, you know, find ways at some point in our organization's future to win championships. And he will certainly play a huge part in that. Lately, he's been dominant. By and large, he's carried this team. And I'm proud of him because he put in a summer of fantastic work.
He made a point of saying he wanted to cut down his turnovers coming into the year. Obviously, he's done it, and he's done it while maintaining like huge usage and getting the ball as much as he has. Like, what have you seen from him in terms of being able to make plays for himself and for others without turning it over this year?
I've seen two things. First, his patience at a post where he gets fronted, he gets double teamed. I think that he's been very patient in regarding knowing where his outlets are. I think his teammates have been excellent on going to the floor spots that we ask them to go to. And so he knows where are his outlets in the event that he gets double teamed. That's the first thing. And then I think secondly, his ability in trail to not force things and to upfake people that aren't there and to just like shoot it or take a dribble and shoot along too. Or, you know, just move the ball instead of driving into traffic. Those are the two areas that he turned the ball over in the most. Analytics and coach's gut feel said that, and he's improved. He's really done a good job.
With regard to tonight's opponent, Caris LeVert, has seen a big increase in his numbers. What have you noticed? Is he someone who you have the game plan for now, or maybe in the past?
He's just hard to guard one-on-one. You know, he's got the ability to dance. Like, he really is slippery. He's quick. He's hard to guard, and you certainly have to game plan for him. I give credit to Kenny Atkinson and Sean Marks for, you know, drafting and trading and growing this program. You can see that they believe in a style of play. They believe in a philosophy, and they're walking that down. And I think he is a sort of poster child into an example, a good example of what the program's trying to grow and the style of play that they're trying to play with.
Brett, with the change to the offensive rebounding rule this year, how have you had to scheme for that defensively when the other team grabs the offensive board?
So I coached international basketball for 17 years. And, you know, when you study sort of international basketball, and I would go over and watch Dario play, and you would see the shot clock go to 14. And I liked it just because it sped the game up. In relation to how you really feel it's impacted the game, I find zero. You know, maybe at the end of the game it wouldn't be zero, but throughout the course of the game I'm not finding much. I thought I would find more, you know, schematic coaching where you'd have to, you know, get into something quick because you only had 14 on the clock. I haven't felt it at all. At the end of the game, maybe you can not say that.
Is Wilson Chandler still on the same dance restriction tonight?
He's not playing tonight.
Did he have a setback or anything,
No.
or just?
We just thought back-to-backs, you know, it wasn't smart to play him.
What about the other rule with the restricted, less restricted movement? How has that impacted the league? Or the rule emphasis?
Yeah, no, I hear you. Last night we felt it. I think there were 92 free throws. You know, by and large, I haven't felt it as much. You know, and I think that we have two players that when you talk about restriction of movement in the post, we have Joel Embiid, you'll feel that. You know, he shot 23 free throws last night. I felt that. When you talk about restriction of movement on the perimeter, we have J.J. Redick. He commands a lot of tension, a lot of grabbing. I felt like we would feel that a little bit more. They're trying to adhere to commit to their, what they call bright lines. These are the two bright lines. And we're trying to guard that way and not hold and show your hands in the post and not, bear hug if, some of their quick guards are coming off screens. Last night, quite frankly, was the first night that I felt it as much as I thought I would when I first saw the points of emphasis.
What are your thoughts on how Markel and Simmons are playing together and progressing together?
I think it's moving in a responsible way. I think that there is a genuine desire from their part to want to make it work. Math wouldn't say that. And when you look at them in isolation, they're pretty impressive numbers. Markel, especially as a point guard only, his numbers for a rookie, effectively a rookie in my eyes, are very impressive. Those two on the floor together, we're all trying to get through it. I'm trying to have it all where I can grow those guys and play them together, and then give the team the best chance and Markel the best chance to play well, and that is with the ball. And it's a work in progress for sure.
Do you think that it's tenable if one of those guys doesn't start spacing the floor a little bit more?
I think it's all based on both of their growth.
Thanks, Brett.